Hello everybody, welcome to my course Learn 200 Words starting with the letter A to Z. Course Overview. This course is meant for students planning to appear for the TOEFL, IELTS, SAT, GRE exams or anyone who wishes to improve the English vocabulary in the next 3 months. A little bit about me. My name is Salma. I teach spoken English and business communications. I love to travel. I read books and grow my own food. You can write to me on the link provided above with your comments, suggestions and feedback. I would love to hear from you all. Lesson plan. These lessons will deal with words starting with the letter A to Z. Each lesson will cover 20 words. So from lesson 1 to 10 in the letter G, you will build 200 words to your vocabulary pyramid. By the time you reach the letter Z, you will be richer by 5,200 words, and not to mention the words you already know. Why is learning vocabulary important? Without sufficient understanding of words, students cannot understand others or express their own ideas. How does this benefit you? The more vocabulary words you know, the better you're able to comprehend. By comprehend, I mean understand. Understand what people are telling you and how you would be able to communicate your views and opinions with the vocabulary you are learning in these courses. So let's move forward. There are 3 steps to learn it. Read. You will have to focus on the spelling and the pronunciation of the word. Define on the meaning and the usage of the word. I will make a sentence for every word that I will teach, but I'm sure you will be able to make better sentences yourself. So let's move forward. Words starting with the letter G. 1 to 20. Lesson 1, letter G. First word, garish, adjective, which means gaudy, in bad taste. So in a sentence, it'll read, Mrs. Watson has poor taste and covers every object in her house with a garish gold dress. Next, garrulous is an adjective, which means talkative. So in a sentence, it'll read, some talk show hosts are so garrulous that the guests can't get a word in edgewise. Genial is an adjective, which means friendly, affable. In a sentence, it'll be, although he's been known to behave like a real jerk, I would say that my brother is an overall genial guy. Gluttony, noun. Overindulgence in food or drink. So in a sentence, it'll read, Ada's fried chicken tastes so divine, I don't know how anyone can call gluttony a sin. Goad is a verb, which means to urge, incite to action. In a sentence, it'll read, Jim may think he's not going to fight Billy, but Billy will go Jim on with insults until he throws a punch. Gourmand is a noun, which means someone fond of eating and drinking. In a sentence, it'll read, my parents who used to eat little more than crackers and salad have become real gourmands in their old age. Grandiloquence is a noun, which means lofty, pompous language. So in a sentence, it'll read, the student thought her grandiloquence would make her sound smart, but neither the class nor the teacher bought it. Grandiose, adjective, which means on a magnificent or exaggerated scale. In a sentence, it'll read, Margaret planned a grandiose party replete with elephants, trapeze artists and clowns. Gratuitous is an adjective, which means uncalled for, unwarranted. In a sentence, it'll read, every morning the guy at the donut shop gives me a gratuitous helping of ketchup packets. Gregarious is an adjective, which means drawn to the company of others, sociable. So in a sentence, it'll read, well, if you're not gregarious, I don't know why you would want to go to a singles party. Galvanism is a noun, which means current electricity, especially that arising from chemical action. So in a sentence it'll read, in biology, galvanism is the contraction of a muscle that is stimulated by an electric current. Grievous, adjective, which means injurious, hurtful, serious or grave in nature. In a sentence it'll read, electrocuting the inmate without being sure of his guilt would be a truly grievous mistake. Guile is a noun, which means deceitful, cunning, sly behavior. In a sentence it'll read, because of his great guile, the politician was able to survive scandal after scandal. Gauge is a noun, which means an instrument that measures and gives a visual display of the amount, level, or contents of something. In a sentence it'll read, is this a fuel gauge? Gaiety is a noun which means lively celebration or festivities. In a sentence it'll read, he seemed to be part of the gaiety, having a wonderful time. Gaily is an adverb which means in a cheerful or light-hearted way. He waved gaily to the crowd. Gait is a noun which means a person's manner of walking. In a sentence it'll read, the easy gait of an athlete. Gallant is an adjective which means brave, heroic. In a sentence it'll read, she had made gallant efforts to pull herself together. Galore is an adjective which means in abundance. In a sentence it'll read, they were prizes galore for everything. Galvanic is an adjective which means relating to or involving electric currents produced by chemical action. In a sentence it'll read, galvanic corrosion is often prevented by the use of sacrificial anodes. Before we wind up, let's explore the humorous, subtle, often confusing side of the English language. Our language is funny, which he refers to as the English language. A fat chance and a slim chance are the same thing. This is written by J. Gustav White. So even a fat chance means you have a lot more opportunity, or a slim chance. It's the same. It's two opposites, but it means the same thing. Thank you for watching. If you like this lesson, please rate and review it and share it with your friends. Bye for now.